Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over raid counters for Buzzle, Pheromosa, and Xurkitree. You do not want to miss this. It's going to be for one day from August 27th from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. That's it. You're going to have different rotations. If you do have a ticket, you're basically going to be getting unknown. So make sure you mark your calendars for August 27th from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. local time, folks, because these raid bosses are going to be extremely good and it's very limited. Again, you're not going to need a ticket for these, so make sure you do these raids if you potentially can, taking a look at what you can see in the wild, because as far as the raids that are going to be there while this is happening from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. for Ferramosa, you don't need to just go for Ferramosa. Don't worry about those other things. All right, so you will also be getting a short time special research. I do believe everybody's going to be getting that. Taking a look at its performance here, it's going to be the best bug type by far, with Bug Bite and Bug Bugs outperforming Mega Heracross, Mega Beedrill, Mega Pinsir again with another move, and Shadow Pinsir, and so on and so on. So you absolutely want this. Now here's a little bit of a trick. Can you get it in the Great League by catching in the raids? No, but there is something we can do, and that is going to be trading. Taking a look at the top counters, it's going to be a bug and fighting type, so very weak to flying. So Shadow Moltres is going to be number one, of course, with all flying moves, and same with the Ho-Oh. And then Mega Pidgeot, funny enough, well, I mean not funny enough, Shadow Pokemon are just overshadowing everything, including those Megas. And then you have Shadow Zapdos, regular Moltres, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Mega Charizard, all the way in number 8 because it's just so weak to flying. So flying is exactly what you want to use. And then we have Shadow Staraptor, let's go. Of course, Rayquaza up there, regular Lugia, and if you're lucky enough to have a Galarian Articuno, that's up there on number 12, and then so on and so on. Flying is what you want to use. Now, can you solo this? Yeah, if you have level 50s and really strong stuff, you're going to be able to do that, and even having a weather boost on that flying, so you're going to need windy weather. It is going to, I don't know how easy, it's probably going to be like a Mega Caesar, Mega Caesar, something like that, right? So you could probably go around and just take this out. I wouldn't plan for it. Make sure you have a group, because it's just going to be best to just knock them out. Send them my way, please. All of these Ultra Beast. Now taking a look at Buzzle from 12 until 2 p.m. These are the Pokemon that are going to be spawning in the wild. Just make sure you have your Go Plus going, and then focus on those raids. Hitmonchan, hey, I love to see that. So it's going to be from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. local time. Buzzle raids, absolutely amazing here. Now, this is another one. Are you going to be able to get it in the Great League? Well, we'll look at those IVs, 100% IV, very briefly here to see if you're going to be able to trade it so the IVs can drop. How is it going to be performing up against other fighters as far as raids are concerned? Well, Mega Lucario, which is not here. Then Mega Blaziken, also not here. Mega Heracross, also not here. Shadow Machamp, which is currently number 1 in here. Shadow Machamp again, and so on. It's not going to be there, but Ferramosa on the top. Well, on page 1 for fighters, taking a look at the counters for the Buzzle raids, it's going to be fighting and bug. So it's essentially the same weakness as the Ferramosa, same counters essentially. There might be a couple out of order, but you're basically going to want to just use the same things that you're going to be using for that. Simple enough, right? So prepare now, folks. We still have a couple of days before this does start, but it's going to be better to be prepared for this. Make sure your calendar is cleared. I'm putting out this video now so you can potentially take time off work to play Pokemon Go, but come on, it's all good. Sometimes you need a day off to go out there and get those strong Pokemon, because this is, sometimes Pokemon is life. As much as we complain and as much as we want it to work, at the end of the day, guess what? We're still here, right? We're still here. We love this game and we just want it to flourish. Taking a look at 50, can you solo this one? It's going to be a little bit more difficult than Pheromosa. It's got a little bit more bulk to it. Probably going to be doable if you do have that windy weather to get the boost on the flying. So it depends on the move as well. Not that you have too much to worry about with this thing. It's all bug and fighting. So there is that. Shadow Moltres is on top though. Looking good. Don't have a powered up one, so we'll have to see what I do with that. Taking a look at Xurkitree from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. local time. Various different spawns are going to be out there. Now this is, look, they're all great. I want to do all these equally as much. I'm going to spend so much. Take a look at where it lands on the chart as far as top electric type attackers. You have Shadow Electivire, and then Xurkitree and Xurkitree with both of its moves. Thundershock and Discharge, and Spark and Discharge. Bar none. Yeah, the Shadow Electivire beats it, but how many of us have that powered up? It's a Shadow, it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it is going to be a lot easier to power up because it is readily available as opposed to this one here, which is going to be for a day and getting the candies is ridiculous. Now, the counters are going to be a lot different. You have Landorus Theron, which I just best buddied up my 100% level 50. So yeah, that's going to be great. You cannot solo this because it is going to be a single weakness as opposed to the massive weakness as the bug and the fighting types are. So you're going to be able to duo it. Yeah, pretty sure you're going to be able to. So you have Landorus Theron, Garchomp, Excadrill, Mamoswine, Groudon, Rhyperior, Mewtwo Shadow with Psystrike and Psycho Cut, because that's just the way Shadow Mewtwo works. It's just very good. When something doesn't have a double weakness like the other things that we just took a look at, it usually is on the charts to be up there. So if you did power up your Shadow Mewtwo, always a good option to have. Then you have the regular Landorus, Crocodile. I haven't even made one of those yet because I know it's going to get a community day, and it's really not like something I need right now. Mega Gengar at the 10th spot. Wow. And then you have Shadow Nidoking right behind Mega Gengar. Like, come on, let's go. Shadows are on point, putting them on the map. Good to see it up there. And then you have Golurk at 12. I don't have one of those powered up. Just can't see it justifiable to make one of those all the way powered up. But anyways, the counters go on. You have Mega Latias. Megas are just falling behind here. Mamoswine, Regigigas with Hidden Power Ground if you have that. Mewtwo, regular Shadow Latios, and Donphin and so on with the ground types. Now taking a look at their stats, Buzzle is going to be the bug and fighting. Max CP 3,912, attack 236, defense 196, and then stamina 216. This thing is stacked up. I've been going up against quite a few of them in the Fighting Cup, and do I find them to be OP? Not really. It's just a little unfair, you know. It's not unfair, you know. We'll get ours, but it's not going to be able to be in the Great League. We'll look at that here in a moment. So it has counter Poison Jab for the quick moves, Super Power, Power Up Punch, Fell Stinger, and Lunge for its charge moves. I mean, everything's good. There's nothing that is bad. I guess running Super Power, Power Punch, I mean, even that can be good at times, I suppose, but there's really nothing bad. I mean, Fell Stinger, Power Punch, I don't know. That could be interesting as well. Pheromosa, Bug and Fighting, Max CP 3,213, attack 316, defense, this is why you can solo it, 85, and then stamina 174. So this is going to be the best bug type attacker. Okay, so definitely want to go out there and get it. Bug Bite and Low Kick for the quick move Low Kick. You know, it's funny because it's on the map for Low Kick and Close Combat as one of the best fighting types. Pretty crazy, right? Close Combat, Focus Blast, and, well, Bug Buzz and then Lunge as well. So another stack thing here. Focus Blast is still a good move. You can, I guess Close Combat is making you debuffed if you are in PvP, but this is another one you want. I mean, I can't believe it. It's on the map with Low Kick and Close Combat. Like, give me a break. That's good, but it's like, wow, that's a horrible move, and it's so powerful that it is actually able to make an impact even with that move. But let's go ahead and take a look at its IVs here. So 100% IV in normal weather, 1624. In cloudy and rainy weather, it's going to be 2030. So it looks like in normal weather, 1538, you can get those IVs to drop to be in the Great League if you do get them low enough like the Lugia. So take note of that. Hopefully I'm not missing anything here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Buzzle's stats. So regular is going to be 100% is 1977. Weather boosted is going to be 2472. And you can't drop that one, unfortunately. So the people that went to Go Fests have something special. Ferramosa can drop, Buzzle cannot. Yet again, another one that you want to raid, Xurkitree, pure electric type, max CP 4,451, attack 330. Wow, defense 144 and stamina 195. Okay, so pure electric type is going to be left kind of vulnerable for ground types, right? Or will it? Thunder Shock and Spark for the quick moves, Thunder, Power Whip for the ground, Dazzling Gleam, and Discharge. So it's got a Power Whip with Thunder Shock. So it's going to be able to spam. So you definitely want this thing. So it's not just good for raids, but it's also going to be good for PvP. Yeah, folks, I'm going to be having a blast this day. On the 27th, I'm going to be raiding as much as I can. Send them. If I miss it, I'm sorry, send it again. It's probably because I was in a raid. That is it. I'm not going to be trying to shiny check. I'm not going to be doing anything else. Just raiding. So this thing is going to be pretty interesting here. Circuitry its attack is ridiculous. Let's look at the 100% IV really quick here. It's going to be 2249 and then 2812 in Rainy. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!